A train wrecked to spin fire. The NFT analyzer, diving deep into projects. He's the crypto energizer. From mint coins to tokens, he's got all the intel. Web3 wizardry, he'll show you where to excel. He's got the insights like a digital magician, unveiling secrets of the blockchain with precision. Wild stories from the web, he's always in the know.
What the hell is even going on? Come on, I'm not crazy. You guys feel this too, right? You feel the vibe returning? Like the 2021 vibes? I can't get this big dumb smile off my face because I feel it. I feel what's coming. Man, guys, good to see you. Especially feeling like this today, but great to see you this morning on Chain Reactor. Welcome to the damn show. Gravity locking in that first. Good to see you, brother. Okay, Gravity, I'm a giant freaking man-child. Dude, where's the best place to look at, like current stock prices? I want to watch when it's... Oh, the market's open. I want to be watching, dude, because stuff's about to cook. I mean, stuff is cooking, but it's about to cook. Anyways, guys, if you're watching over on X, well, make sure you subscribe to the show over on SlamX Official on YouTube. And hey, if you're watching on YouTube, which I see most of you probably are, well, find us over on X2, SlamXIO. Come find us, come follow us, come watch the show. Man, let's get into it. And again, I'm curious your guys' thoughts on what's happening here in the past 24 hours. And I'm hoping, I'm assuming you guys know what I'm talking about already, but this is the start of 2021 happening all over again. It's happening. History repeats itself. And it's coming, man. GameStop up like almost 200% on the week at this point. I haven't even listened to this video yet. I want to play this and see. But yeah, I mean, they're losing their damn minds thinking that like, oh shit, this is actually going to happen. Let's check this out. This is beautiful.
Soaring once again this morning, adding more than 170% just since yesterday morning. Another meme stock soaring along with GameStop is AMC. AMC is up 187% for the week to date. And of course, it's only Tuesday. Joining us right now with more on this is Jay Clayton. He is former SEC chair and a CNBC contributor. And Jay, we've been kicking this around this morning.
Am I going to get copyrighted for this? I still have no idea how this works, but whatever.
The short sellers didn't learn their lesson last time around.
Wreck 'em.
Second of all, retail investors are back with a vengeance.
Wreck 'em.
You can't really call this investing either. These are massive swings. As a former SEC chair,
right
what
there.
do you think when you look at all of this?
Well, it bothers me. It bothers me on many levels. I think your last guest got it right. It's a lot closer to gambling than it is to trading.
No shit.
And it's certainly not investing.
Oh, these scumbags. Always has been. They just don't like it when it's not them winning. Because they were able to game the system before, and they were able to win. And now things have changed. Holy shit. I can't even, man. Yeah, knowing that this hurts them in a face. Like, dude, they're steaming. You know they're steaming over this. I just could not be happier about that. Man, it's so exciting. So, GameStop short sellers, man, oh man, set to lose $1.2 billion. This is just from yesterday. I mean, I'm assuming much, much more to come here. Oh, beautiful. What's up next here? Okay, GameStop. Oh, wow. They're on pace to lose $2.5 billion in the month. Okay, keep it coming. Now, I hope you guys have been following along. This all kicking off because Roaring Kitty. Really, GameStop, I checked. The stock price was actually starting to come up since like the first of the month. So something was kind of starting ahead of time. Something, right? Some guys taking those positions early. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if Roaring Kitty was maybe a little more involved before he tweeted yesterday, emerging from his 3-year slumber, but this has been brewing at least for a couple of weeks, maybe a week. Good morning, Assassin. Good to see you, man. Ooh. But Roaring Kitty's like account is just pure gold now. Pure, like just unrelenting, just incredible content here. And I think guys like kind of maybe pumping ETH a little. Look, without having checked the price, and I don't mean the Ether itself right now, although I'm going to check. But like one of his videos, unless one of those influencer dudes was like doctoring it, but it looked like a little ETH symbol there. Man, he really was gone for 3 years. But dude, it just shows memes rule all. They do. And it shows stocks were always shit coins. I mean, to be honest, it sounds kind of crazy, but they're just tokens. They're just assets that people are gambling on. No different than what's happening here in this space in Web3 on the blockchain, these meme coins. It's just accelerating everything. It's just very obvious what has always happened. And there's a whole new generation that's now in the game and is outgaming them. It's that simple, man. Man, I want to find his video yesterday with a little ETH symbol. Again, if that was like legit. Hang on. But yeah, tell me, I gotta know. Are you guys feeling it too? Like, yes, I'm hyped from just the past 24 hours. But doesn't this feel different? Doesn't this feel like it's the start of something very much like 21? Very big? I think that was, I saw that 2 G-Quills. I think that was, I think that's fake. That dude has done that before with other accounts. He'll post fake, like, DMs saying that accounts were bought or somebody was buying promotion or something. They're not real. That guy's just photoshopping the stuff. It's hilarious, and dude gets, like, massive traction on his tweets. But I think that's fake. I saw it, and I bought it at first, too. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that explains it. But coming from that dude, like, 99.9% sure it's fake. So just keep that in mind. I think I don't think it's real. Dude, where's the tweet? Whatever. We'll move on, but just buckle up, man. Yeah, wow. GameStop up 20 billion its market cap just since yesterday. Just in 24 hours here. Memes, guys, memes. Yeah, this dude explains it well too. Right? His return, it's not just about GameStop. It's not just about meme coins in particular, man. It's what I said. It's what I'm feeling. It's that vibe coming back. FOMO's a hell of a drug, guys. Right? FOMO kind of rules everything here. Memes bring that FOMO. Memes bring that price action. That price action brings FOMO. But when you start bringing that FOMO into stocks, it attracts a different kind of money that is still not here in Web3 yet. It's just not. So we FOMO and we chase meme coins and NFT projects. But it really was a different kind of money that brought in that 2021 and 2022 run. And they left this space. This brings them back. Meme coins have matured. Platforms matured. It's a much better ecosystem that's awaiting them. So, yeah, this might be a bigger deal. And I've always thought that the next NFT run, and I do think that's coming. But I've always thought that the next NFT run would blow 21, 22 out of the water, and I stand by that. I still think that's going to happen. Good morning, sir. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're feeling that too, honestly. It's one thing I usually it's one thing I'm decent at. It's just the feel, it's the instinct. And you got to be able to recognize what can ignite the space. And this is one of those things. This can ignite it. While for the past many months, things have been really nice. We got out of that bear market. A lot of great stuff happening in the current market. But it was still missing that electricity. It was missing that spark. This is that spark. This is it. Jared feels it. I'm glad. Can't wait. And brother, I cannot wait I just can't wait for the attention to cycle back to art. We're going to be talking about art with Jared. Looking forward to that. Good morning, sir. And good morning, Choina. Man. Let's get the vibes going, but I'm really, really excited for what this means. Even though it's NFTs that have my heart, and meme coins, like, to a degree, I don't trade them, but, like, my heart is here in blockchain, in Web3. But I always say, like, I'm rooting for all projects. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting for the guys playing over in the stock market, too. It's just how it works. Now, interesting here. People already zeroing in on other stocks. Like, other stocks that you can have a short squeeze here, right? It's going to get spicy. When these guys smell that opportunity and they smell that momentum, oof. It's full throttle, man. So it's coming, guys. It is. I'm excited. I'm excited for my NFT bags, I'll say that. Even though that's a little while off, I stand by kind of all the predictions. 2021, if we're repeating that, and I think we are, we ran late summer. Like mid-July, end of July, August especially. And that's still what I see for this, and that applies to Bitcoin too. But, man, Bitcoin, we could spend a little time talking about that too. This market... I said this yesterday on the Little Noun Show, which, by the way, I think you guys saw already, but Leonidas came on the show yesterday. Incredible. I like the guy. I know people have thoughts about him being pumpy and all, yes, right, sure. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he's a great builder, and he does build. And he knows what the hell he's talking about. He's a smart dude. He's been in the space for years. Again, he knows what he's talking about. He knows NFTs. He knows tokens. He knows blockchains. He's heavily into DAOs. He gets this stuff at a degree, at a level most people don't. Guy runs circles around me. So Leonidas was so cool having him on. Like a 2-hour show as well. It was fantastic. Loved it. What was the point there? I don't even know. Oh, Bitcoin. The point was Bitcoin. In the show, I do a market report, right? And I'm talking about how significant last week was. And I said, I think last week is maybe the most significant week for Web3. It is a milestone week for 2024. Like when we're in the future, next year, year after, whatever, when we look back to 2024, last week is a milestone that we're going to remember for two reasons. One, it showed us finally, or for the first time, how explosive the Blast ecosystem could be, right? Fantasy Top just exploded last week. That collection, by the way, yesterday, the #1 NFT collection. We're getting that tracking going on Crypto Slam that we'll be showing there. But that collection on its own outsold the entire Solana blockchain, was right on par with like ETH as a whole, right? Wash sales excluded. With wash sales pulled out, Fantasy Top was right on par with the entire Ethereum ecosystem. So while it feels like NFTs might be dead, and it does feel like that, it definitely does, they're not. Trading has moved over to Blast. Super exciting stuff. But also, okay, the biggest point there was actually Trump. Trump last week was the big milestone. I always feel like I gotta say this, man, but not an endorsement of the guy. It's not an endorsement, not an endorsement of any candidate or their positions. It's just being factual here. Trump making his position on crypto more clear, and it wasn't super clear, but making it more clear, saying he wants builders to stay here in the ecosystem, here in the United States to build, right? That we're way too hostile to crypto and to innovators here. That just opens up Pandora's box in a way. We're about to experience the most volatile period for crypto we have ever seen, all leading up to November, and I'm sure beyond November, especially if Trump wins. But we're about to see stuff in this space that we have never seen before. And now this, what's going on here in the stock market, is just a piece of that puzzle. So to have that kind of explosive market before, it took COVID, it took radical world events. And we're about to have that again, guys. We are. So just be aware of the factors that bring that in and that usher that in. It's here. It's going to get really, really exciting here. Now let me refresh, because with all that said, Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, everything down. Like, wow. What is this, guys? Was today some kind of news day? With so much hype and so much energy, why this? Gravity, I bet you know, if you're here still. I'm curious. Good morning, Hulk. Good to see you, man. Swizzer, dude, right? Okay. Like, you get the impression of Leo when he is pumping dog. And when he's pumped everything. Again, people's point about him being pumpy, he is. He pumped Crypto Skulls for a while. I think he pumped V1 Punks. And I get it. That can be so off-putting. But he had his goal. He's a smart guy. He is building an audience. That's smart. It's smart to do. Having your own personal brand is super smart here. But yeah, you can't mistake that or can't let that, like, I guess, don't let that fool you into thinking he doesn't know what he's doing, that he's not a really smart guy. Super smart guy. In fact, when I heard that he's part of the, is it Mulak DAO? That's a great team. Those guys are hardcore tech heads here in Web3. So hearing that, I'm like, oh, this all makes sense now. Like, Leo makes sense to me entirely now. He's that kind of dude. It's awesome. Yeah, I like the guy. And any thoughts you might have on him as an influencer, not liking that stuff, valid. Totally valid, guys. There's influencer types out there that you know, grind my gears too. I get it. But man, Leo's on our side. He's on his side for sure, but he's on our side. We're all doing this together. Anyway, again, Bitcoin down, ETH down, Solana down. Solana hit 150 though this morning, so I don't know, just very volatile. And maybe that was the biggest takeaway from the Trump comment too. It's going to get exciting. Yes, all-time highs are incoming across the board. I believe that. But in my market report, I said very specifically, we're about to enter the most volatile period for crypto ever. Volatile is in ups and downs. These swings are going to be massive, and that is all loading up for this new all-time high, and that all-time high is coming. It is. Can't wait. ETF inflows, outflows yesterday. Inflows winning. So 66 Bitcoin in total. There were none of the ETFs were in the negative yesterday, which is great. Really looking forward to seeing what today looks like. I'm almost going to expect that with numbers like this, being down like this, we've just found, guys, we've now seen week over week now that the ETFs inflows, outflows correlate directly to these prices. So I'm kind of expecting that we see today negative outflows, you know? Yeah. Join in. What other projects was he pumpy with? So Crypto Skulls, V1 Punks. I feel like there was something else there too. Oh, maybe like an old game, right? Oh man, I'm trying to remember. There was an old Ethereum game that I remember he was big on for a while too. But again, if you're going to pump something worthy of being pumped, like historic things on the blockchain. I'm okay with that, man. Pump that stuff. Got it. And Gravity, did that just happen here today? Is that why? Gravity, I got to get you on the show sometime. If you ever, like, you seem to know this stuff. If you ever want to hop on and give us an actual grown-up rundown of the markets, you're welcome. Oh, I love that. Okay. What, Trina, I don't follow that. I'm curious what that means. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. That makes sense now, though. All right, so we're going to get to Fantasy Top. We're going to get to Blast. We're going to get to ETH and Blast NFTs, which are absolutely getting wrecked. What else we got? Some Runes chat. Some gaming NFT chat. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about still. How can we not just peek at meme coins, though? It's just too exciting. Again, this is somewhere I need to up my game and spend time in that ecosystem. I got to start trading. I got to free up time. That is partially why the Inside NFTs afternoon show didn't happen yesterday and maybe going to change its pace. I need time to be in the market to research, right? This stuff, it's going to be unavoidable here coming up. Now. Right now. It's meme coin season again. Look at this. AMC token up almost 400% here. It's here, man. Meme coin Supercycle. I don't know if you guys are buyers of that narrative. I am. And I think it's basically here. And it really kicks off in a couple months. What is this? Yeah, a couple other big winners over in the Solana ecosystem. Okay. Yeah, the game token up 380%. Kitty up 115%. Kitty after Roaring Kitty, which is awesome. And then AMC. Man. That guy, by the way, right now on Dave Portnoy's live show, that might have ended right at 20 minutes ago when my show kicked off, but he's on there. Let's see if we can find him real quick. Maybe we can show that. Davy, is it Davy Trader? I think it's that. And again, I don't know what I'm allowed to show and not, but whatever. Okay, yeah, he's not live anymore, but I think he had Roaring Kitty on, or he's having him on like tomorrow. Either way, man, buckle up. NFT market not looking hot at all. At all. Man, people going to rotate right into meme coins, as they should. Interesting, though. I don't know how impactful this is going to be to the space, but a lot of guys who maybe have never invested in stocks have been cutting their teeth on meme coins and NFTs here for the past few years. Maybe now going to go test the waters over in the world of traditional investments, right? Over in stocks. So, this index measuring the value of NFTs, you see it going down like this, it means, well, crypto price is down. It also can mean floor prices down, and it can also mean both. But this is just showing us the value of the NFT market here, falling 0.89% here in the past day. On the week now, down 4.5%. Ooh, I don't want to look at this, but have to. Yeah, on the month, getting close to 20%. Not great, guys. Also, don't care. It's coming back. Jesus, Lemon. Lemon's got first. Okay, no, Gravity, you guys are going to have to fight over that one today, man. Yeah, there's so many meme coins. Dude, it's a really hard game. Yeah, what do you go for first? You know? Is it crazy to say in the meme coin world, first you go for the blue chips. You go for Pepe, which Pepe's hit an all-time high. Let me show that. Pepe, new all-time high because of all this stuff. I mean, if we think that this meme coin craze is just starting, and again, I think it is, Pepe, even an all-time high, something to that. Buying the top, never fun, right? Like, don't know that right now is a great time to buy, but you wait for a pullback there and get in, it's probably not a bad idea. But you really got to embed yourself in the meme coin ecosystem, and whatever Discord servers are really doing that, or if you have your own alpha group, you got to make a focus on meme coins. Like, you can't know what to just dump into unless you know them well, and truthfully, there are people who just know them so well. They can spot the winners. But yeah, there's a lot, and a lot of them are going to win. You remember, like, early NFTs? Again, that first run, that first major bull run, you could put your money in any NFT, and you did well. You 2X'd, you 3X'd, you 5X'd. Well, if we get that meme coin Supercycle, the same thing's going to happen. What makes it a little trickier maybe this time around is it's so easy for people to make tokens now. It's so easy. Couple clicks. I would bet you no more than 10, 20 minutes. And at this point, anybody can do it with ChatGPT, right? Anybody can launch a token. So, issue here is, man, the supply is going to get astronomical. So it's going to be a lot of meme coins that pop up overnight that just pop off. And again, how do you win on those? Some luck, but like embedding yourself in communities, it's the real way. Let's do NFT sales yesterday. 17.1 million in cross-chain sales. Not great. Also, I noticed Sunday was adjusted down. What happens is, as our algorithm is going and kind of reviewing sales, or as future sales happen, historical sales can get classified or flagged as a wash sale. So something could have sold Sunday, and the fact that something happened on Monday involving that NFT moving maybe multiple times, but between similar wallets, a previous trade can get flagged as a wash trade. So measuring real sales, yeah, Sunday adjusted down. It was 16 point something, now at 15.6. But yesterday, basically every metric down. Average sale price up. Trade profit still in the negative. Again, we just can't seem to get out of that hole. And again, for now, it doesn't matter. I fully believe that these losses are people taking those losses just to get liquid and going to wherever there's greener pastures. And there are greener pastures in meme coins and in Blast. Yeah, hit them up, man. Oh, damn, that's beautiful, Choina. That is beautiful. Hey, I know GIF is happy because I think the story is he sold his Bored Ape And I think he rolled all of it into PEPE. So he was up, I know, finally, or even or up slightly, you know, a few weeks back, maybe like a month ago. And at this point, he's got to be up big. So congrats to that, man. Love the dude. Big brain play at this point. What is that? Hang on. What Corn Adidas? Speak to me, sir. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, Turbo's an interesting coin too, but Pepe's a gigabrain play. I like pork. I like the pork coin. I'll get behind anything Polly's in. Honestly, he's again, think what you want of the guy, and I do think he's a scumbag too. But you know, some of these scumbags can still have, you know, a little good to them, right? Polly's got this like Robin Hoodness to him. He just does. I'm not saying he's not a good guy. Also know that his whole thing is a shtick, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not supporting the dude, but he also helps a lot of people. I guess the flip side is he has absolutely hurt a lot of people. So whatever. Awful Polly. NFT market again. Just looking at who's kind of moving this market right here. Did a little digging into Guild of Guardians. I think I mentioned that on the show yesterday. Wasn't sure why they were so high on the leaderboard for so long. These guys have. They have their first game tournament. It's going live tomorrow, I believe. In fact, let me pull up some footage because it's a pretty cool looking game. Actually, no, guys, let me come back to that. Let me just get to like some main stories. We'll come back to that. I do want to show you guys Guild of Guardians. But really, that's the first NFT project from that immutable ZK blockchain that's really like had any kind of presence here. So just kind of, it's great to see that variety of blockchains. In fact, look at the top 10 here. Bitcoin, Mythos, Immutable ZK, Solana, Ethereum. 5 blockchains in the top 10. I love it, dude. It's just showing this multi-chain ecosystem, something we have always preached. It's why we cover so many blockchains. And again, expect Fantasy Top to be showing here. And once Fantasy Top onboarding is done, it will be here at the top. It would be the #1 collection right now. So that would give us 6 blockchains in the top 10. Sir, salute to you. It's great to see you, man. Awful lot. You feeling the vibe too, man? Are you feeling what's coming? Are you feeling the electricity in this space? I cannot shake it. I cannot shake it. I feel so strongly about what's coming here. I need more music. How do I not just have this song on? Hang on. I'm going to go look for, I got some copyright free or whatever, like synthwave or something. Oh, hey, beautiful. Good shit equals. Jequels. Really nice. Hey, I got my Yui Minjun piece yesterday, or this morning. I'll show you guys that. Oh, gotcha. That's cool. That's cool, man. Hell yeah. I don't know. I like that the Plague set this little trend of giving ownership, right? Giving ownership of the brand. I like that because OSF, right? Or I always mix him up with the OSF with Rect Mando. 2 different guys, right? But whatever. I like that they're giving ownership through their NFTs. OSF did the same with his project too after that. I like it. I think I like the Plague. Without knowing the ecosystem really well, but I've never seen anything negative about them. And when I have looked at them, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like them. Top sales, let me give another refresh here, but CryptoPunks, BRC20s make up that whole top 10. Yeah, a few Punk sales, BRC20s, getting below that Pixelmon, OMB. Yeah, nothing really surprising here. Nothing really standing out. And again, I think NFTs are just kind of on the back burner for a bit here. Ah, cool. I'll check that out. Dude, it feels good, and it feels... You were there, Awful Eye. It feels like it, doesn't it? Just yesterday, today, it feels like it. Yes. Really great point. It can be similar because I think it's going to be bigger. We have Asia this time, which we didn't have last time. And they are more bullish than people realize on Bitcoin and the Ordinals ecosystem. I don't think people realize it, but what we feel about that here, I think they're about 20 times more bullish over in Asia. So, my predictions for this run, and these were last year, was this run was primarily going to happen on Bitcoin, and I still think that's the truth. I think that's how it's going to play out. It is mostly going to be an Ordinals run. It's clearly going to be on Blast. It's going to be on Solana with meme coins. And ETH is going to have its moment too. But I don't think it's really going to shine on ETH. So like art, I think will shine on ETH. But I think the actual NFT minting craze probably happens on Blast. Probably does. I don't know why anybody would spend those fees on ETH anymore. When we saw, like through a bear market, those projects die and they don't return. Why waste any of your money on ETH when you can have that same thing happen over on Blast? That's actually a perfect lead into this. Because I mean, like, let's be honest. NFTs are really... man, I'll just say it. NFTs, for the most part, are shitcoins. They are. 90% of NFTs are shitcoins. And Blast is showing us that you can now trade them like shitcoins. You have guys buying up 30% of entire NFT collection supplies, and I'm talking about like 10K edition collections. I'm pretty sure the ones I've seen bought up like that are still 10Ks. Even if they're 3Ks or 5Ks, single collectors buying up 30% of a collection and then dumping the whole thing, they're being traded like shitcoins, which is what they always were. The utility thing, it's real, but it is also largely a meme. So if you just got shitcoins at this point, if you're just minting PFPs and you're saying it's about the community and the culture, well, fungible tokens have that. NFTs clearly have been revealed to be that. So do it on a chain where you don't worry about the fees. Blast is going to cook, guys. Blast is going to be the ecosystem. I think Solana, I don't think they're going to recapture their NFT magic. It's not a never, but I don't think they're going to have it for this cycle. I think it's meme coins over there. With that said, it just takes one of them to pop off, and you can drive the FOMO thing there too. But I think Blast is really where it's going to cook. And I still think Base has got its thing. I think art on Base just makes a ton of sense. I think this cycle we see all that action from Tezos the last time around. We see all that on Base. And I think Ethereum does its thing with art like it always has. The art block stuff. Verse. Foundation. Foundation also on Base too, though. Again, it's getting really interesting. It is getting spread out. But I would say the overall volume is going to exceed. This is my prediction again. It's going to exceed 2021. Check this out. I've shown this before, but let me show here. This was 2021. And I very much felt like what's going on now is that beginning period. Late summer, though. This is what happened. All right, so still, if I'm comparing like our buyers and sellers, man, we are damn near at the bull market levels right now. We're not far off from that, right? Unique buyers, I'm just kind of like guesstimating here, like looking at the numbers. I mean, at the peak, a little over 100,000, right? We're at we're at like 90,000 here. There's a whole range, right? But 108,000, this is on May 8th. 116,000 on April 23rd. We're getting close to that range. This cycle is going to be up here. If you can see where my mouse is. This cycle, man, we're going to have days, and I think multiple days, with 500 million in sales volume. I'm not going to be shocked to see a day of 1 billion in volume. It sounds crazy, man. But you treat these NFTs like fungible tokens, you treat them like shitcoins, and you do it on a platform or a chain like Blast, that you're not worried about those fees, man, people are going to let it rip. Yeah, dude, Ordinals are... I got to go. You guys, great comments today. Yeah, dude, OS, man, I respect the hell out of that dude. I didn't know his stuff was all free. I didn't know that till like yesterday or the day before when he made that tweet. Like, man, respect to that guy. Man, awesome. Again, knowing others feel that vibe feels so good. Just more confirmation. Ordinals, dude, Ordinals are so... man, people don't understand how early... I'm telling you, trust the Udi knows what he's talking about when he talks about what people are willing to spend. I believe it. I believe it. Man, I have lived online my entire life. I understand internet culture. I understand degen culture. I understand gambling, all that. And again, everybody here, I'm guessing it's the same story. These guys who have been accumulating Bitcoin for years and years and years, and a lot of that they bought at $100 a token, even $1,000 a token. When you have so many of them, you're just spending the token. You're not thinking about the value of it. You're not. I know people want to pretend like they are, but those guys who've got a ton of it, they're not. Especially when we hit those Bitcoin all-time highs and people are high on profits. That high on profit shit, man, that is the ultimate drug. They're going to spend. And no, they won't be realistic prices, right? Us seeing quantum cats at 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Bitcoin, it's not going to stay there. It's not going to live there. But in that peak FOMO market, they're going to get there. As will a lot of Ordinals collections. Multiple collections, a lot of them. Multiple Bitcoin floors. It's coming. And Ordinals, unlike the others, man, there's just so few for people to funnel into, and that's a big part of why those are going to get pushed up so high. And runes are going to be okay, too. Dude, drop a link to yours. Let's check them. Yeah, it's an interesting collection. I like weird shit, so I like the art, but... if that was this morning, I didn't check yet. If it was yesterday, then I missed it. I'll pull it up. I'll take a peek. Oh, dude, awesome. Oh, that would be so cool, man. Yeah, well, would love it. I'll happily show this on the show. Yeah, if you want to give the community here some whitelist, would be sweet. But yeah, happily we'll show this here. That's super cool. Yeah, hit me up in DMs. Good morning, Bears. All right, I got to put some other music on. I love the song, but... Yeah, dude, maybe this ain't a good indicator when I'm this hyped. Because, man, I'm hyped. You can tell. I'm in a different zone today. But this is what I look out for. I look out for all different kinds of indicators of where we're at in the market. And when I'm feeling this way, it is an indicator to me. I don't feel like this often. I don't. And I've gotten very good about, like, kind of understanding why I feel the way I do certain times, and I know what this feeling means. I get it. All right, I'll come back to that in a second, M1. In peak, is sub 10K on Ordinals going to matter? I don't think it will, Tickle. I don't. When I say that, it will matter to a degree, but it's not to me a multiple Bitcoin floor. Maybe it does in that peak euphoria kind of part. Maybe one. I don't buy into that narrative. And that was one of those narratives Leonidas was pushing. Again, that's one of those things where I get when people, kind of don't like the shtick. I just, those artificial kind of rarity things, I believe top 1,000 have some value. I believe top 100, absolutely. Top 100 are special. Top 1,000, kind of, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Top 10,000, I don't know. I don't know that somebody's going to look at, inscription number 870, 10,000. I don't think anybody's going to look at inscription number 8,920 and be like, I'm paying a premium for that guy. I don't see it. I don't see it. What's the floor number right now? I mean, I checked a couple months ago. It was like 0.07 floor for sub 100K. Sub 10K. So clearly there's a little more value, but I don't think it'll be anything super crazy. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Yeah, I get it. Dude, don't beat yourself up, because if we have coming what I think is coming, right? If that's coming, it is opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And as beautiful as the gains are right now in GameStop and AMC, you're going to miss 1,000 other things. All you got to do is hit on a few things, and those opportunities are just going to be rolling in. So I can get very hung up on missing things because I miss everything. And so it's very easy and it's very natural to get upset about it, if you're even really upset. But don't hang on to it. Many, many more opportunities to come. Yeah, dude, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, again, Tickle, hey, maybe a quarter Bitcoin. Like, I think a quarter Bitcoin in that peak euphoric market makes a ton of sense. That I would bet on that. But like a 1 Bitcoin floor, I doubt it. Even in that peak euphoric market, I doubt it. It could happen, but I don't see it. Yes, and Boss, if you're talking about what Tickle's talking about or what I'm mentioning here, it's sub 10K ordinals. All right, give me a quick second. Guys, do me a favor. I think I already asked. I don't remember. But if you didn't share the show or at least like the show or something, yeah, drop those on the videos. Share it out, drop some comments, throw some likes, all that good stuff. I'm cheating. I'm going on YouTube looking for some synthwave free-to-use music here. I got some saved somewhere. It's good stuff, too. No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, not that one either. So sorry. I'll do this on my free time. I don't need to waste your guys' time here. Unless I can find the one that I saved. If I can find that, we'll let it rip. Or if any of you guys got any. Well, whatever. Let's get back to it. Kongs it is. All right. Run through the comments, then we're getting back to, I think, Blast and Blur and stuff. I'll show you my human. I actually like it, but I don't like the man, I saw this thing this morning. The team is doing this rollout for the extra supply that they will release batches of these because it didn't sell out, right? They're going to release batches of those ordinals, the pieces of art, as the floor price increases to certain points. It's like, man, don't gamify it. You don't need to do that. And if you guys remember, I'm curious if you do. Okay, before the mint, I told you I'm buying into that Yui Minjun mint because I think the live art team artificially inflates their prices. I think they game the secondary. Right? Yui Minjun minted on Ethereum in the peak of the bear market, right? Like right in the deepest, coldest, darkest bear market. And he had a mint, and unlike everything else in the space, it minted out, and I want to say it minted at like 0.1 ETH, and it shot up to 0.3. Dude, in that period, if nothing could sell out, nothing was up on secondary, and that one magically did. As big of a dude as he is in the real world, apparently, and he is, I didn't buy it. I think it was them propping up the floor. So, I bought into the Yui Minjun presale because I was so damn sure they were going to prop up secondary. Like, if you buy it, especially at the presale price, this will be worth over mint price, for sure. And now we see they're taking the leftover collection that didn't sell out, and they're holding it. And when it hits a certain floor price, the collection, they're going to put out some. And as it climbs higher, they'll put out some more. There's a whole bunch of fuckery going on, and I don't like it. I'm not going to buy from these guys again. I like my piece, by the way. I do. And I think he's a cool artist. I like it. But I'm done with live art. I bought their pass. Like, I minted the live art pass. But I'm done with those guys. Yeah, dude. DM me on X. Huda_idiot. But yeah, guys, I got to get together a Discord so we can all start doing our research together, sharing our alpha. I think it's super important. If you guys are down for that, Lemon DM'd me the other day and was like, we got to do it, and he's right. Also, we always look at now and next coming bull. Yeah, dude, 5 to 10 years is going to be wild. I mean, like, I'm a believer that Bitcoin's going to be $1 million in that time frame in 10 years. Exactly. I'm a believer that everyone's going to have a collection of art. Everyone. I think everyone's going to have, like I think the Tezos wallet, I think the Tezos ecosystem was a taste of what the future looks like. My girls have some unicorn NFTs. I just picture all of everybody having their wallets of just fun, cheap art, and they trade them. And it's just like their Roblox clothes, and man, there's something that one has that the other likes, and they trade that for a shirt. Like, and I'm talking an IRL shirt. Like, we just start trading digital stuff for physical stuff, and it just becomes interwoven in life. I just see that happening, and I 10 years off or so probably sounds about right. It's coming. The world is going to be a different place here. And if you guys are watching this, you know this. You're in this space because you believe what's happening here is world changing. It is. And the guys, remember that video we watched at the start? Those are the guys who don't get it and don't believe it, right? Those old heads. These people, they don't believe it. But we know the change that's coming. They're going to be late to the game. That's why they're so angry, is because they're on the losing end of this, because they're so stubborn, because they don't see the patterns. They don't understand it. It's really man, just such exciting times right now. I mean, again, what's coming I think is going to be something very, very special. But again, 5-10 years out, going to be wild. Yeah, so they take some time, Assassin, the Bitcoin collections, they take some time behind the scenes to like kind of for all them. I'm being so dumb right now. I forget the word. It's not even like a technical word, but it takes some time for like the metadata and for the collection data to all link up. It'll be there. Live art is awful, dude. And dude, I bought the Live Art Pass because it's like backed by like Cointelegraph and Ledger. I'm like, oh shit, okay, we got some legit names here. Garbage. No offense, you guys, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but you just whatever. Yeah. Hey, Bears, right way to approach it, best way to do it is find a group. It's so important. You got to be doing this. It's so hard to learn on your own. There's so much. There are so many things, so many blockchains, so many types of tokens, man. You got to do it as a group, and again, that's why I think we got to get a Discord rocking here. For now, do the Crypto Slam Discord. There's no reason that can't be our spot for sharing alpha. Did I buy more runestones, sir? I did not, but actually that might be really smart. So that might be a Gigabrain pickup here. You got the runestone, not the dog rune? Because, man, yeah, runestone's dirt cheap. Yeah, Assassin New Mints usually do this. Yep. Okay. I did mean to show. I'm sorry. I'm excitable today. I was getting sidetracked. Like, look, this is ETH. This is the ETH NFT market. Blast is wrecked too. Like, Blast is getting obliterated here. We were looking at Blastopians last week at like 0.3 something. I'm like, oh god, I missed it, man. I really wish I got. I'm like, I'll get them if they come down. I think they'll come down, dude. They're down almost 60% from then. They're shit coins, man. Nobody cares about NFTs, especially on Blast. It's why they got this new refundable NFT meta, which I love. And dudes, I will say still, I think ERC 404s, DN 404s have not. Man, they've not, okay, I'll say a couple things. They've not lived up to their expectations because I have very high expectations for them. But they're the most promising thing going on in this space, man. You marry NFTs and fungible tokens, meme coins, all that stuff. That's going to be a winner. I still think Pandora, like Giga bullish on Pandora being a launch pad. That is going to happen at some point. I think ERC 404s, DN 404s are going to cook. And this is random. But I found this morning. DN 404s just went through an audit, so, I guess safer than ever. And now it's just kind of waiting and watching to see if this becomes, I guess, the standard token format for this new hybrid, right? It's probably important to note they're not called ERC 404s because they're not going through the, they're not getting an EIP. They're not going through like some standard approval. But yeah, DN 404s versus ERC 404s. I don't know. I don't know if I care too much about which is the main token format, the one that catches. I just like the tech. I like the idea. Man, dude. I think wrecked that the OS. Jesus. OSF's collection, not pack wrecked, but his new one. Dude, I think I saw there were more bids than there were even NFTs in the collection. Like, it's just, this is madness here. This is the casino on steroids and on meth. Like, this is crazy. Jared, do you trade? Like, are you an active trader? I can't imagine you are with how busy you are, but I'm always curious, the guys that I see building in this space, how active are they trading meme coins and just, flipping the other types of NFTs? I know you're a collector, so always curious. Sometimes I feel like like being a degen trader. It's not that it's frowned on. Like, I think we're all here doing that. That is part of it. But yeah, I just always wonder who here is like just a collector, not much of an active trader. Hey, Bears, you know what's great? Is if this is going to happen the way I think it's going to happen and the way it happened before, is it's going to be a war. You know, first shots were fired. So absolutely expect the pullback and then expect a rally and for them to try to they're trying to obliterate these guys. It's again, why is it down? I'm curious if this is like kind of the manipulation that we saw last time around that we always see, but this is what it looks like. Yeah. But hey, I think it's just getting started. If the community gets rallied behind this whole thing, man, if this bounces back and it blows away that past high, that is our indicator. That is our sign that this really, really, really is back. We will need no other confirmation, right? If we win that war. Oh, man, now I'm starting to... I'm about to FOMO myself into some GameStop stock. I want to be down for this cause too, man. I got to do my part. Damn. What's up to Yank? Great to see you, man. You have one of my favorite cats, I got to tell you. Every time you're here, I point out your cat, but you got one of my favorite cats, period, man. I love it. It's good to see you. Collector greater than trader. Trader. Yeah, dude, you know what? Yeah. I want to survive, so I want to do both, but I got bags on top of bags on top of bags. Collectors. Love you guys. Yes. Cosmos, that's it. That's why Bitcoin's so special. I'm telling you, man. Bitcoin feels to me like it offers something nobody else does. And it's simply that on-chainness. And then even if you're on-chain on Ethereum, I would rather have my art on-chain on Bitcoin. I want everything on Bitcoin. And man, it's going to be so expensive. It's going to get so expensive. We're not going to have new ordinals. At some point, it's going to be... Man, you saw it during the halving with fees up so much, you couldn't mint it. You could not inscribe anything. It cost you tens of thousands. Tens of thousands to mint one, to inscribe one ordinal. Well, the same thing kind of happens when Bitcoin price goes way up, doesn't it? And hey, especially picture all-time high for Bitcoin, the FOMO driving up fees again. You will not have, okay, on Ethereum, you had new collections minting in the peak of the market, high gas prices. It won't happen on Bitcoin because those fees are going to be so much higher. So it's going to be unusable. So if you want to buy into ordinals, you got to buy what's the existing collections. That's all you got. It's gonna get crazy. It is. I'm happy and fortunate to have some really cool ordinals. Having been in that ecosystem early, like very early, and I'm proud of the fact that I got in there early. And did my best. Did my best to preach to preach the ordinals gospel and bring everybody along. And most did. All right, what else? Man, I'm not even paying attention to time. We're at 53 minutes. I try to keep these tight to an hour. That might change, guys. Again, with the afternoon show changing a bit, this show maybe starts going long. We are going to have some segments. I'm going to have some awesome guests on this show. With my other show, I always like the idea or theme of NFT LDR, keeping things tight. I want to bake that in here somewhere as far as I would like cool segments. Like one a day with different builders and have them come back every week, every other week and share more about their projects. But I want the biggest best, man. I want room for everyone. I want a segment where anybody, small projects, can come and talk about their stuff. Ones that are good. I'll vet them. But I want to hear from the biggest guys out there. Just the biggest, most important builders out there. And I want to give them 10 minutes once every other week to come talk about their stuff. Something like that would be cool. I got ideas. I'm cooking, man. Oh, wow. G-Equals your collection? Super cool. You should drop a link. All right, what do we want to finish with? I still got a man. Okay. I do want to show runes, I guess. Yeah, let's hit runes real quick. Let's hit the pixels game. Let's get back to the gaming thing I said at the beginning I'd touch on. And then, guys, today's my newsletter day. I'm going to be writing for the next few hours. That is a grind, dude. I don't love writing. I guess when I do it, or more when I'm done, I love it. But it's yeah, that's my Monday, Tuesdays. A lot of writing. But you guys should check that out if you're not subscribed to the Crypto Slam newsletter. I gotta get you guys a link, but you should definitely subscribe. It's good. Honestly, like I'm proud of the newsletter. Put a lot of time into it, and I think it's. I read a lot of other newsletters out there. There's a lot of great newsletters. There are like great newsletters, and I've always thought, again, I never was a writer, just like I was never a content creator till, like 9 months ago. I was never a writer till I started doing this 3 years ago. I like it. I am, yeah. It's interesting. I found that I guess that I have that skill set, that I can do it. Maybe that's the point. It is a grind. I'll say that. All right, runes. I love this because people are shitting on runes right now, as they should. Runes are down bad. Rune's not looking good. Hang on. Wow. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Dude, Giga Bullish, wow. I love it, dude. We're going to see more and more and more of that kind of thing. That's crazy. More and more of that. State level stuff. Bitcoin's going to be $1 million, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You best, my friends, you best be mining some Bitcoin via ordinals and runes. It is your biggest, best opportunity to get Bitcoin. It is. I had no Bitcoin. None. And I hope to emerge from the bull market this year with anywhere from 3 to 5 Bitcoin. That's my goal. I feel like it's really doable. I would never be able to do that any other way other than ordinals. Not financial advice, hey, gotta say it. But I'm trusting the Spidey sense. My Spidey sense works well, usually. I'm just gonna say that. Why don't we check market cap? Let's check market cap of runes, because again, I am positive they're down. I'm positive they look like garbage. All right, let's see. Dog is at 200. Arsic at 132. Pup's at 123. Pretty cool. Epic. Interesting. Tickle, if you're still here, did we get our Epic drop if we have a blob? I've not looked. I don't know if I got mine. I haven't looked. It's probably there. Wow, Kong's all the way down to 30. Kongs are cooking, though. Hold the line. Yeah, runes down. As they should be. There are no great platforms. There are good platforms. There are no great platforms to trade on yet. We need decentralized exchanges. They are coming. If Ordi is on Coinbase, which it is, you can trade those perps. You can trade futures, right? If Ordi is on Coinbase, runes are coming. We might be a year off from that. I don't think we're a cycle away, as in like 4 years away from it, 5 years away. I think it's still this cycle. I think later this year, Opcat's going to happen, guys. Opcat's going to happen, and I believe behind the scenes, people are building out dexes. Knowing it's going to happen, knowing they got runes now to play with, it's going to come. We're going to get dexes. We're going to get these runes trading like shit coins, as they should be. Epic. Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Good info, Tickle. All right, let's pull up Ordi. Oh, I can't even wait. I can't even wait. Am I looking at the right one? I think I am. This is a Binance pool. Am I looking at the right thing here? I think, yeah, the time makes me think I am. Yeah. Hey, yeah, BRC20s definitely struggling. And these could fall all the way to here. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm bullish on it still. I think, though, BRC20 should probably have some type of swap for a rune. Okay, the last movements from the SEC regarding ETH freezed every new listing. Centralized exchanges waiting. Yeah. Hey, good point. Really good point. Do CoinGecko. All right. Just zooming out. I want to get a big picture here. Yeah. All right. There we go. Anything specific here you wanted to point out? Still looking good to me, man. Nobody's touching Bitcoin stuff, right? Ordinal's down. Rune's down. BRC20's down. Looks good to me. I'm excited. We have not had the Ordinals ecosystem really boom. I got to show you. And then we're going to wrap. We still have not seen the Ordinals ecosystem boom yet. I'm going to show you ETH during the bull market last time compared to Bitcoin, what we've seen so far. It's nothing. We've seen nothing yet. You know what's funny? This is so much lower than I was thinking even. You know what? Let's do global because Solana. This is what I want to really show. Because Solana was such a big part of the last run too. But I want to show you what the daily buyers and sellers were like last bull market. Kind of what we looked at earlier. And hey, we can still think about what ETH looked like. 10,000 buyers. I remember that all the time. That was like a threshold we never wanted to fall below. All those buyers we talked about earlier, 100K, 125K, 130K. Again, ETH. Oh, I was looking at Bitcoin before, I think. Okay, ETH in 21, 22, daily buyers, 35,000, 40,000, 50,000, right? That's what it looked like in the peak bull. Even loading up, right? Leading up into the bull, we're at 10, 15, 20,000, right? Now, let's go back to Bitcoin. Again, that's what I think I was just on before, so it was on the wrong screen. Bitcoin has not blown up yet, guys. It hasn't. Bitcoin has not even started. Okay, so Bitcoin at its peak here, and that was probably around December, around the beginning of this year. 5,000 buyers, 7,000 at its peak. Right? You see it? We're at like a 10th, an 8th of the number of buyers, of participants. And I believe Bitcoin's going to blow Ethereum out of the water. Again, I think this is going to be the highest we've ever seen for NFT volume, including the buyers and the trade and sellers and all of that. All-time highs in every metric. And in the peak Bitcoin run so far, we haven't seen anything close to what Ethereum did. That's still coming. It's just another one of those reasons I'm so giga bullish on Ordinals. Yep. Oh, hey, Cosmos, great point. Let me show that again. The context is awesome here. Okay. So launched in May 2023. Took until November. 6 months. Like Cosmos is saying here, took 6 months for Ordi to catch on like it did. Rune, same thing. Platforms being built out to support these. Yeah. Okay, I just want to point that out, and thank you, Cosmos, for bringing that. Just be careful with the narratives out there telling you it's dead and it's not going to work and it's over before it started. It all started this way. Ordinals started this way. Ordinals started exactly that way. would love to have a line in here that showed price, average price, but Ordinal started that way. And they remained that way for almost a year. Let's say like 8, 9, 10 months before it really took off. Runes will do the exact same thing, guys. It will. I feel so confident about that. I've not even considered selling runes. Again, not financial advice, never financial advice, but I'm sharing advice and experience that I have in this space. And we all have years of it together now. So we combine all our experience, man, and I think we have a very good grasp on how this is going to go. And I think it's going to go pretty damn well. Hell yeah. Great to hear that, man. All right, guys, drop me anything else, any final things that if you wanted to hear, you wanted to see up on the screen. I'm going to point out, I covered in my morning update video on Inside NFTs, but Pixels hit 1 million daily active users, which is a huge milestone. Love the Ronin ecosystem. These guys onboarding and collaborating with so many projects. These guys are fantastic. And then Guild of Guardians, who we looked at on the leaderboard, right? $1 million tournament coming up tomorrow. Giving away $10,000 worth of assets. Interesting. Oh, yeah, a ton of prizes in this. And this is actually running for about 3 or 4 weeks. Man, really cool. But a lot of prizes in their token, and I believe in some of their assets, right? Their NFT assets.
So at this stage of the game,
but tell you this, cool looking game. Yeah, check that out.
a thing where you can drop your rewards. So can't take very long. So yeah, the endpoint for this, but we'll see how quickly. Oh no, there we go. They're not doing too badly. Looks like we might lose one melee. I think they're assassins, those two actually.
I dig it. I like these card kind of based fighting games. They're great. So yeah. Just showing why it's been so high on the leaderboard. It's got some hype behind it. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Hey guys, we thought this year was going to be the year of gaming. Has it been? Did this turn into the year where NFT gaming, well, clearly didn't get mainstream, but got to where we were hoping it would get to? I would argue no, not even close. Not even close. And man, I have my thoughts, my prediction. I don't think most people would agree with it. I don't think the gaming stuff ever reaches what we think it's going to. It will adoption-wise, right? I think many games, mainstream games, will integrate blockchain and have a token and have NFT assets. But the prices we're expecting, I don't think it's going to happen. There's going to be so many games, so many tokens. It is going to water itself down so quickly. That's what I think. The same way we're split across all these blockchains now and prices have suffered because of it, I think these gaming ecosystems, the value of them will suffer because of it. Doesn't change that a game is fun or not. The game should be excellent. And I think they're better having tokenized assets. And interoperable assets, I think, is key. That's where the value will come. If your asset works in this game and in that game and in that game, that's where the real value will come. And then ultimately, it's when VR really, reaches its maturation. Good Lord, idiot. That is what really blows the doors wide open for NFTs. I think that. But anyway, gaming, strong-ish, looking okay, looking good, looking better than okay. It's good. But yeah, 2024, not the year of Web3 gaming. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be. Oh, I wish, dude. Yeah, still no assets. No. I've not bridged anything. I gotta swap Bitcoin for ETH, and I just am not wanting to do it. But I need the exposure over there. I wish they gave away some free packs. Hey, Fantasy Top, if you guys want to sponsor the show and give me some packs, I will stream. I will talk about your game. I will show the NFTs. I will crack open packs live on the screen. I'll enter the tournament. I will shill the shit out of you guys. Sponsor this. Okay, to be fair, I'm coming in either way. One way or another, I'm getting in the ecosystem. But you should sponsor this. I want in. Anyway, guys. That's the show. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I mean it. I truly mean it. Thank you so much for tuning in, for hanging, for participating. I have a blast doing this with you guys. Trust me when I say it's going to get bigger and better. I'm really excited for guests to start coming on here, to start building out these segments, Hey, and if today's a sign, maybe we start getting some whitelists for you guys too. I think that'd be killer. So expect a lot more of that. Tomorrow we'll be back, of course. Same time, same channel. I will tell you this, just a little heads up. I am considering moving this to 11 a.m. Eastern time. Give me your feedback on that, guys, considering it. Doing my morning video, it's kind of a rush to get to this thing. I just think the more time to prep for this, the better. So considering pushing this back 1 hour, not for sure, just considering it. And just making you aware. Again, your feedback matters a ton. So curious what you guys think. But tomorrow morning, be back on Inside NFTs with your 5-minute morning market update. Back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow, going live. And tomorrow we will have Inside NFTs in the afternoon, live with Henry and Joe. So the vibes will be back tomorrow. Hope your guys' day is fantastic. Hope you're feeling the vibes all day long. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys. Bad habit there.